Oh, got some new equipment. Uh-oh. Hey, it's Guy, and we're getting ready for another fishing report. Fish some of these guys right here, these green fish. Hey you guys, it's Guy Jeans. Welcome back to the fishing report. Today I'm going to be talking about the upper Kern, water temperature, flies, technique, locations, all here on the upper Kern River, real close to Kernville, California. Hey, I wanted to thank you guys for watching the show, watching the program, and joining and subscribing to the YouTube channel. The channel is growing, and that's because of you guys, so thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and that notifications bell, and that'll let you know when I put up another video. So thanks again. Yep. Good times. Let's see what he grabbed. Check it out. He grabbed. Yep, the zebra midge. So the best time to fish right now, you guys, is going to be in the middle of the day. So from that 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock time frame, that's where the water temperature is going to be the warmest. So that's where you want to focus. Most of your fishing time is in the middle of the day. That getting up early in the morning and getting there at first light, or fishing really late in the evening, that's a summertime thing, springtime thing when it's hot outside. But in the wintertime, in the fall, best time is in the middle of the day. So just keep that in mind when you guys come up and go fishing. I would just, sleep in or whatever you're gonna do, and take your time coming up, getting on the river. The 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock time period is gonna be best. Oh, the weather is amazing right now. It's 65 degrees today here on the upper Kern, and I'm up around the Spring Hill area, which is pretty nice. It's gorgeous right now. The trees are changing, as you guys can see as I walk this way a little bit. And it's pretty cool that you can come up and fish the Kern River in the fall and all the way through the winter as well. Water temperatures right now are ranging from 35 degrees all the way up to 47 degrees, 48 degrees. I took water temperatures the last 3 days, and they were different all 3 days. So water temperatures get above the 40-degree mark, fishing is okay. You get up to that 45, 47 degrees, much better. You get down into the 35-degree range, fishing is going to be really slow. So it just depends on the weather. The rest of this week, we're pushing like 60s, high 60s, possibly into the 70s. So the fishing on the upper Kern is going to be better. Water temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer. Some of the techniques that you can use right now, of course, the dry dropper and the shallow runs and that sort of thing. You could use some nymphs underneath an indicator, which works really well. You could strip streamers. You could do it all. You could Euro nymph in some of the shallow runs, fishing 1 or 2 flies, maybe 3 flies, and you can have a great time. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to talk about is the gear that I'm using. And I'm using a 4-weight rod, and it's the St. Croix Evos. It's a 9-foot 4-weight that I'm going to be using, and I'm also using the Lamson Guru reel, which are amazing, super light, and great reels, great rod, great setup. But I'm going to go out here and fish and see if we can't catch something. Flies to use. Okay, so my go-to right now, of course, is going to be that same fly I was talking about last week, and that's going to be that hare's ear, that jig style hare's ear. Awesome fly. Use something that's kind of natural like that, and then put something else on that's kind of flashy if you're nymph fishing. They're not going to come up and eat off the surface, those big dry flies that we're using. There is some hatching going on, so that's also going to be in the middle of the day, sporadic through the whole day, but it's going to be in the middle of the day again in that warmest time period. If you go to some of these off-beaten places and kind of hike in, you might get into some little tailouts and see some fish rising in those slow tailouts with that foam line. So that's something to check out for sure. Also use some tungsten yellow sallies, of course, the blue wing olive nymphs, type nymphs, the psycho maze, any of those European style nymphs that are kind of flashy in the 16 size range are going to do well. Here's a little secret too as well. If you're going to be fishing below like some powerhouses or anything like that, or dams or anything like that, go to small midges, especially an olive midge. We have a bug here called the black fly, and we have fish that love to eat the black fly larva. And I'm going to show some pictures of that right now so you guys can see. But a great imitation of the black fly larva is a zebra midge. And so if you use a zebra midge or something that looks like a black fly larva, pretty small unfortunately, you can pick up some fish that way as well. Okay, so I'm going to set my rig up right now, and I'm here on a pretty cool little spot. Got a nice little run right here. It's pretty shallow. It's probably about 3 feet, 4 feet in some areas, but I got a beautiful little foam line coming down right down the middle right here. Nice run right here. I'm just gonna fish my way up through this little run right here, and I'm gonna fish a dry and 2 droppers. So I'm gonna set that up real quick. Hey you guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe and notifications bell. It's awesome. The channel is growing, and that's thanks to you guys. And so until next week, you guys, I hope you guys have a great time out here on the Kern, and we'll see you guys next week. Hey. All right. Take 1, best time to fish. Using a weight forward, a Rio weight forward trout Technica line. Hey, it's Guy. It's time for another fishing report.